Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making 3 really easy Christmas cookie recipes. These are great for just baking if you want to bake on your own for your family, but also if you're going to do Christmas cookie exchange or gift ideas. I'll be honest, I'm not the world's best baker, but I do love to bake around Christmas time, and these are really easy recipes to make and delicious. I want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, Aldi. All the ingredients that I use for these cookies are from Aldi, a great spot to find all your holiday necessities, but I also love to go there year-round for my kids' lunch snacks. They have really affordable and quality ingredients, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in first with gingerbread cookies. I definitely wanted to find a really good gingerbread cookie recipe because I love gingerbread cookies. So I scoured Pinterest, and I usually experiment with small batches first just to make sure they have the right taste and flavor, and then I make larger batches. So I'm starting with a smaller batch now, and I tested them out and they turned out amazing. I just have brown sugar and butter. Now if you want, you can use an alternative butter or a vegan butter if you prefer, but I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on in my mixer on medium until it is nicely combined. In my local Aldi store, they have all of the cooking and baking items all in one area, so they're really easy to access, like the powdered sugar, the brown sugar, the molasses, all of the spices, everything's in one area, so it's really quick and easy to grab and go. You can also make a flax egg if you are interested in making vegan cookies. I'm actually just using eggs from my own chickens, but you can also find cage-free eggs at Aldi. And then I'm going to slowly incorporate the dry ingredients. Now for the dry ingredients, we have flour, we have baking soda, a little bit of salt, and then we have our spices. We've got nutmeg, allspice, we have a lot of ginger, and a good amount of cinnamon. And the ginger and cinnamon are equal parts, and the ginger really gives it the ginger and the molasses really gives it that gingerbread cookie taste that we love in our gingerbread cookies. I used to bake cookies for Christmas time at church and give them to like my friends and family. And again, I've never been the best baker, but Christmas cookies are always a really fun and easy way to gift, and you can go as simple or as crazy with them as you want. Right now I'm just taking the dry ingredients and I'm slowly adding them into the wet ingredients and then creating my dough. And then I'm going to bring that out and then I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for an hour. And you can refrigerate it up to 24 hours. So if you want to make this ahead of time, you want to make larger batches, you can do that as well. So like I said, I started with a little bit of a smaller batch just to really test out the recipe and make sure it worked. There's nothing I hate more than wasting ingredients and then the recipe doesn't turn out right. But this one turned out pretty good, so then I can do larger batches in the future, and then you can be creative with giving them as gifts. Once the dough is chilled, I'm going to go ahead and roll it out. So my flour was a little off. I needed to add a little bit more flour. So as you can see here, I'm adding flour just so that I can get a nice firm dough to roll out and then cut. So I adjusted the recipe in the description, but and also I cut this recipe in half, so I had to kind of adjust the flour recipe. So I'll have the right ratios in the description. But these actually turned out really great, and I got a nice firm dough that I could cut into. And I'm going very simple, just doing round circle cuts. But if you have a gingerbread cookie cutter or a snowflake cookie cutter, I mean, there's so many ways to do it. And you can also ice them if you want, if you have the time. I like just plain gingerbread cookies, so I'm going to make them really simple. But of course, go as crazy with them as you prefer. The recipe's super solid, so you can dust them with a little powdered sugar or you could use frosting on them. It's totally your call. And then I'm just stacking them, and then I'm going to wrap them with some cellophane and also this really pretty ribbon that I got from Aldi. They also have wrapping goodies, so it's a one-stop shop for all your Christmas goodies when you're going to be doing Christmas cookie gift exchange, or if you're going to be bringing cookies as a gift to a party or an event. There's just so many ways to be creative with baking for the holidays. Up next, we have candy cane cookies, which have a really nice peppermint taste to them. In my mixer, I'm adding butter and powdered sugar. And then I'm adding powdered sugar. I'm going to mix that until it creates an icing consistency in my mixer. I'm adding a portion of egg and then vanilla extract and peppermint extract. And that's going to give these cookies a little bit of a peppermint flavor. So if you'd prefer, you can omit peppermint, but I personally really like them in these cookies. I'm going to slowly add in the flour and salt. And then once that's done fully mixing, I'm going to pull the dough out and divide it into two. I'm going to have one side remain the same color, and then I'm going to add some food coloring, some red food coloring, to the other portion of the dough. The dough then also needs to be chilled for an hour to up to 24 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap and chill that. And then when I bring it out, I'm going to start making the candy cane. So after an hour of this chilling, I'm going to pull it out, and then I'm going to basically start rolling like long, almost like I'm rolling a snake. I'm going to roll it in my hands and start slowly creating the candy cane. And then I'm going to take the red dough, do the same, and then wrap it around the white dough. And you'll see what I'm doing here. And then just kind of form it into a candy cane. I preheated the oven to 375 degrees. Once I'm done, again, I started with a smaller batch to make sure these turned out really well before I make a lot of them. You can also do them larger, like really large cookies, or smaller versions of these. I took one of the large cookies and I wrapped it in cellophane, and then I'm going to add a gift card. And this is a nice, quick, and simple and easy gift that you can give to a friend or a teacher. And if they like peppermint cookies, they'll love it. Now, if you like peanut butter, you're gonna love this next recipe. This is peanut butter truffles. These are no bake. They're really easy to make. All you need is peanut butter, and then I'm gonna add some butter into the peanut butter. Yes, butter and peanut butter. I'm gonna mix that together, and then I'm gonna add powdered sugar. I've been making these for years. They're a favorite. I think a babysitter, I had like a teenage babysitter who taught me this recipe years and years ago. I must have been like 9 or 10. And I'm a huge peanut butter fan. I've loved it ever since. I'm adding powdered sugar. Of course, it has a good deal of sugar in this recipe, but that's bacon during the holidays, so there's lots of fun treats to be enjoyed, but these are really, really yummy. So I have this peanut butter dough, if you will. I'm again gonna wrap it, refrigerate it for about an hour, and then I'm gonna bring it out and I'm going to make individual little balls or truffles with the peanut butter dough. And then I'm gonna start to heat on a double boiler, or I just kind of do a makeshift double boiler with dark chocolate chips and also some coconut oil. These are really great because you can make these completely vegan if you choose and you want to do it that way. And they're just really delicious and easy because you don't have to bake them. So I'm taking these dark chocolate morsels. I used all the Baker's Corners goodies from Aldi. Again, they're all like in one spot. So when you go to pick out all the baking goodies, everything's right there to make it really easy. I'm melting that. I'm adding a little bit of coconut oil. That's really going to help the chocolate to harden once you're done dipping the balls into the chocolate. So once the chocolate is completely melted, I'm going to go ahead and start dipping each one and covering them in chocolate. And then I'm going to stick them in the refrigerator for a few hours just so that they have a chance to harden. These are best, of course, if they're kept out of heat because they are chocolate, so they can melt. So try to keep them in a cool, dark place. And I'm going to wrap them in cellophane and gift them as well because they are just magnificent. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you try out one of these recipes. They're really easy. There's ways to customize them to however you prefer, and they make great gifts. So I want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, Aldi. Go and check out their stores for amazing quality ingredients and unbeatable prices. And yeah, thanks again for watching my channel. If you like my channel, please be sure to subscribe for new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.